Okay, let me turn that down because nobody want no problems with YouTube. Anyway, welcome back to the VIP Your Vibe. Interesting last 3 or 4 days. I think that's still too loud. Hold on. Okay. Um, um, dang, I just lost my train of thought. um, check this out. Title of the video is about the Game of Thrones, and literally it is. We can play with that statement, and we can paint a picture of the statement, but reality, on some real spiritual game, it's about the Game of Thrones. Lucifer, Satan, fallen angels, reptilians, draconians, all of them. They've been trying to gain the throne. They've been fighting for the throne. That's what it's about. It's about the thrones. Okay? That's exactly what it is. And that's why it's very imperative and important for us to get in the mind frame of start to look at things as a frequency. I have not, since I started my channel, I have not swayed away from your thoughts, get you caught, get you bought. Okay? Make your vibe very important to you. That's why I call it VIP Your Vibe. So it won't take a dive, so you can survive. That's where I got all those things from, because I realized before I started my channel, I honed into that. It's you got to practice it, because you got to basically what you have to do is reprogram yourself. That's basically what it is. You just think of yourself as a computer. You know what I'm saying? You got to add some shit and you got to take away. You got to you have to, and once you make up your mind to do that, you start to understand the symphony. Everything's a symphony. Everything I created in my world, that I created this. Okay, I created the shit box, not my circumstances, not my. I was my own obstacle. Is what I'm saying. Okay, and I had to figure that out. Why? You feel me? I had to figure out why. So we have the wolf energy here. The wolf is the teacher, right? So teachers are not just in human forms. Everything teaches us. Okay, everything is a teacher. Seriously, if you start to look at that, the teacher. Okay, right. So it says wolf teacher, pathfinder, moon dog of my soul, howling, singing, teaching how to know. Okay, that's exactly what it says. All right. Let me see. Your intuitive side may also have an answer or teaching for your personal use at this time. As you feel wolf coming alive within you, you may wish to share your knowledge by writing or lecturing on information that will help others better understand their uniqueness or path, okay, to life. It is in the sharing of great truths that the consciousness of humanity will attain new heights. Wolf could also be telling you to seek out lonely places that will allow you to see your teacher within. Okay, in the loneliness of a power place devoid of other humans, you may find the true you. Look for teachings, no matter where you are. Wolf will not come to you unless you requested the appearance of the tribe, greatest teacher. Okay, all right, there it is, right there. Okay, that's that wolf energy. Now, for those of you guys who are in the reverse. All right, we're gonna say something for everybody. So welcome to VIP Your Vibe. So what we're doing tonight is whatever I get, this is what I speak on. That's how we're doing that. Okay, you are okay. So this is to the contrary on what I said. Wolf in the reverse, you are being asked to expand your limited view of the present situation. Okay, somebody got some situations. Doing this may entail a great deal of courage and a willingness to look at new ideas. It could also require that you delete some old ideas to make room for the expansiveness that always comes when you are willing to learn. The gift of wisdom comes to you when you have walked enough pathways and found enough dead ends to truly know the forest. In the discovery and the recovery of every inch of ground comes the knowledge that nothing ever remains the same, my friend. Okay. We're only going to do about 2 or 3 of these. Contrary, Wolf may also be telling you that stagnation or fear of asserting your viewpoint bogged bogged down the flow of change in your life. Wolf reverse is always urging you to seek the teachers or the pathfinders, okay, that will show you the way to new life experiences. Remember, the teacher or pathfinder may be the small, still voice within, as well as a person, a leaf or a cloud, or a stone, a tree, a book, or the great spirit. To live is to grow, and growing comes through accepting all life forms as your teachers. Become wolf and take up the sense of adventure. You may just stop howling and learn to become the moon. Oh, I love that. Okay, I love that. So that's what the wolf energy came out today. So I had to go and dig deep. I just don't want to give y'all my own interpretation of it. I want you to feel that. Okay, so let's go on and slap a couple, see what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Yes. As a teacher and everything. That is too funny. Okay, we have Pisces here. Okay, and then we have Coyote. We got the Coyote. Okay, yeah, we got the Coyote. Okay, we got the Coyote. So we can look at this 2 different ways. Okay, and we are going to look at 2 different ways because you got a dark Pisces and you got a light Pisces. Okay, so to the light Pisces, there's a trickster somewhere, Coyote. To the dark Pisces, you are the trickster. You are the Coyote. Okay, makes sense? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get down to go to Coyote. Let's see, my friends. Trickster. Coyote, you devil, you tricked me once more. Must I sit and ponder what you did it for? Okay. That's what it says. It says there are thousands of myths and stories about Coyote, the great trickster. Many native cultures call Coyote the medicine dog. If you have pulled this card, you may be sure that some kind of medicine is on its way. It may or may not be to your liking. Whatever the medicine is, good or bad, you can be sure it will make you laugh, maybe even painfully. You can be sure that Coyote will teach you a lesson about yourself. Okay? Coyote has many magical powers, but they do not always work in his favor. His own trickery fools him. He is the master trickster who tricks himself. No one is more astonished than Coyote at the outcome of his own tricks. He falls into his own trap, and yet he somehow manages to survive. He may be banged and bruised by the experience, but he soon goes on his way to even greater error. Forgetting to learn from his mistakes, he may have lost the battle, but he is never beaten. Okay, so y'all hear that, right? This is the trickster. Coyote is sacred in the folly of his acts. We see our own foolishness. This is what it means. As a coyote moves from one disaster to the next, he refines the art of self-sabotage to sheer perfection. Okay? Talking to this other Pisces. No one can blindly do themselves or others in with more grace and ease than his holy trickster. They say holy trickster. Coyote takes himself so seriously at times that he cannot see the obvious. For example, the steamroller that is about to run over him. That is why when it hits him, he still cannot believe it. Was that really a steamroller, or I better go look? He says, and he is then it says, and he is run over once more. All right. That's for a lot of people. I'm just not going to just say Pisces. This is some deep energy. Contained within trickster medicine is the humor of the ages. The cosmic joke is not just on ourselves, but on everyone else. If they are following Coyote or have strong Coyote medicine, someone like this may be able to convince others that a skunk smells like roses, but the fact remains that it's still a skunk. I'm done. Okay. Okay. Basically, what all this is saying, that somebody's trying to convince somebody of something, right? They're very charming, charismatic, and good with that. It's a trickster here. But also it says sometimes coyote can trick itself. This person never learns from their mistakes, whatever this is. Okay, so let's go to the reverse of coyote. Let me see. To the contrary, yeah, it's a lot. I'm not going to read all of it because coyote got a lot of it. We'll touch bases on the other part later. We're going to read the reverse. If coyote appears in reverse position, you can be assured that he is going to be contrary a pain in your side. Look around yourself and watch which direction he is coming from. If coyote is approaching you from the outside, beware of the master of illusion. Coyote may put you in his spell and take you to a briar patch to pick berries, and it would be a painful lesson for you if you follow him. Coyote reverse can appear in your life as a supposed all-knowing teacher, a scam artist, or get-rich-quick scheme business partner, a rare coin door-to-door salesperson, okay? A femme fatale, a movie producer, a television evangelist, a swampland realtor, a politician, or anybody who wants you to follow their lead, okay? Follow their lead. Coyote is not the recommended business partner or lover. Okay, somebody got some coyote energy. You see how we looking at that? So I don't know if somebody's partner. This is talking about a relationship as well. Business partner, relationship, business. Um, Movie producer, evangelist. Okay, we got a quick business planner. Okay, a rare coin door to door salesman. They said. Okay, we got some salesmen. Yeah. Okay, so coyote, it says, contrary, coyote may signal a time when everything you touch backfires. All your jokes may be exploding in your face. Is this, in this reverse position, coyote also signals a time to be aware of intentions of others and to look for the boomerang you threw at another person coming back to knock you from behind. Someone else's trick may be on you, or there could be a deception in the wind. Whatever coyote reverse has conjured up, it could be coming from any direction. Remember, this joker is always wild. Oh, I'm done. Okay, let's get another. Ooh-wee. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see who else got the, yeah, somebody got the coyote energy. Ah, coyote, the coyote energy is here, period. They call him actually the divine trickster. Is dogging you. Wait a minute. Snooze time is over if you have pulled the coyote medicine card. Watch out. Your glass house may crash to the ground at any moment. All your self mirrors may shatter. The divine trickster is dogging you and you may trip. Coyote scratches under his arm. He does a crazy dance. He catches his tail on fire, playing with matches. He jumps in the fish pond to save himself, nearly drowns. Coyote seduces a concrete statue. Coyote thinks he has found a bone, but it is a rattlesnake. Everyone watches the comedic scene. Coyote is you, me, booby traps, jet airplanes with toilets that don't work, blind dates, and all the humorous and whimsical things we encounter along life's way. Get ready for more of the laughs and lots more. Ooh. Ooh. Coyote, you a mess, and I still haven't read all of it. We're gonna leave it right there. Mm-mm-mm. That coyote medicine. Gemini too. Mm-hmm. Weasel. Who's in the hen house now? It says. And on top, and we're gonna leave it right there, is deception. We got owl out here. We have the owl. Owl, there's some deception. We already got the coyote energy, so we got weasel energy and we got owl energy here. Who's in the hen house? There's a weasel in the hen house. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Weasel, weasel, weasel. I have to pull some stuff out the boxes. Okay, so we have owl, weasel. Okay, 169 for weasel. That's what we see about the weasel. 69 for Weasel. Okay, Weasel. Weasel, Weasel, Weasel. Who's in the hen house now? If I were to ask you, you'll say it was the cow. Weasel has an incredible amount of energy, yet its difficult power told him to have. It is not without significance that armor or weasel pelt is worn by royalty. Weasel ears hear what is really being said. This is a great ability. Weasel eyes see beneath the surface of a situation to know the many ramifications of an event. This too is a rare gift. Okay. Weasel never failed to give an accurate account of the enemy's numbers, strengths, and weaknesses. It was Weasel who tearfully told the original people of the coming of the white boat people. These brothers have strange new medicines, said Weasel. They will tell us that to live the way we do is wrong. They will confuse us with their talking bark. They have stolen thunder from sky and father and placed it in their weapons. They have no respect for the animal brothers and sisters, and they make their thunder speak to the animals and kill them. They will make the thunder speak to us also. Their numbers are too many to count, and these white brothers will steal everything from us but our spirits. Okay. Thunders, they was talking about them guns. The great dark shadow of the ravenous bird, ravenous bird of death has fallen over the people. Weasel fur changes color with the season. Silent Weasel has many lessons to teach you. Weasel could confound Great Spirit, pick Great Spirit's pockets, and then leave Great Spirit contemplating the divine navel. If this is your personal medicine, your powers of observation are keen. You seem to be saying, leave me alone and I will do the same for you. You might even look at a bit guilty at times due to what you know from observing life. Okay. You may be a loner, hiding yourself away from others, or perhaps even a little recluse. You are a powerful ally to have in any business organization. Since you can see what the competition is doing, people may make a great mistake in sizing you up since they do not immediately see your powers. But the first time they try to outsmart you, they will soon learn that your intelligence is greater than their own. Look to Weasel Power to tell you the hidden reasons behind anything. Some people are put off by Weasel medicine, talent, abilities, but there are no bad medicines. We all have power, or we would not be here to heal Mother Earth. Perhaps if you have Weasel Power, you could use your secret gifts for the good of all. Okay, observe who or what needs attention or a solution, and offer your assistance to your own quiet or discreet way. Okay, all right. We are in the energy as well as you're going to meet people along the way that you're going to be their flashlight. You're going to be their light. And you need to know the difference between a romantic situation and being the light for somebody. And knowing how to interpret it to them without them thinking that you're trying to tell them what to do or how to do. Okay? Yeah. So be careful of that. So you got to know those situations. Okay, and contrary to Weasel in your cards, if so, look out for intrigue. Someone may be using convert tactics to weasel into the hen house. Perhaps you should lock your doors and dress your teenager like a nun. Or perhaps you may be lying to yourself about something you know to be true. This can be a lie or even level, for instance, storming the refrigerator at 3 o'clock in the morning and telling yourself no one will miss that half-eaten portion of the pie. If you scratch someone else's automobile into a parking lot and leave a note, but don't slink, what did it say? Don't slink away just because you can. You slink away just because you can. Honesty to self and others is of the utmost importance. Another message of reverse weasel is to acknowledge why you have been doubting your feelings. Weasel upright observes all actions, feelings, and situations with keen senses. In the contrary, those abilities of observation are dulled until confusion sets in. When you don't know how you feel or what is occurring around you, doubt becomes the barrier to your progress. Then you may find a bit of paranoia seeping into your life. If you want to right the situation, start by shaking the dullness out of your head and observing the obvious. No one can fool you if you watch your step. Honor your knowing, seek the hidden reasons, and use discretion in the process. All right. Love it. That's weasel. We're going to do one more. Okay. And we have to do owl. So that owl energy here. So you remember the coyote trickster energy is here. And we got the weasel energy is here. Remember it says who's in the hen house. Okay, so owl. Let's do owl of deception. Let's see owl. Oh Lord. Let me see. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, deception. Yeah. Owl magic, almonds, time, and space. Does the truth emerge? Casting out deception, silent flight, sacred medicine, bird. Okay. Owl medicine is symbolically associated with clairvoyance, astral projection, and magic, both black and white. Owl is called night eagle on several medicine wheels used by the American teaching traditionally. Owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. Okay. Owl oftentimes a medicine of sorcerer, witches. If owl is in your medicine, you will be drawn to magical practices. Perhaps explore the dark arts. You should resist any temptation to practice black magic or any art that takes energy away from another person or being. If you have owl medicine, these night birds will have a tendency to collect around you, even in the daytime, because they recognize a kinship with you. It is any wonder that in many cultures, owl is a symbol for wisdom. This is because owl can see what which others cannot, which is the essence of true wisdom. Where others are deceived, owl sees and knows what is there. Okay. So to stop right there, somebody's going to be attracted and you're going to be tempted. So they're going to try to tempt you and recruit you into doing these practices. So you got to be, somebody needs to be careful. The owl energy is here. Okay. It's deception. That's how they deceive you as well. Okay. Telling you these things. All right. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, had a companion owl on her shoulder, which revealed unseen truths to her. Owl had the ability to light up Athena's blind side, enabling her to speak the whole truth as opposed to only half truth. Okay. Let's go into if owl is your personal medicine, no one can deceive you about what they're doing. No matter how they try to disguise or hide it from you, you may be a little frightening to be around. Since so many people have ulterior motives, which you see right through. If you are unaware of your medicine power, you may take your keen insights and abilities for granted. Others never do. You may frighten them and reflect their blindness, for you cannot be fooled. Owl medicine people know more about an individual's inner life than that person knows about herself or himself. If you pull the owl card, you are being asked to use your powers of keen, silent observation, intuitive, to some life situation. Owl is befriending you and aiding you in seeing the total truth. Owl can bring you messages in the night or through dreams or meditation. Pay attention to the signals and omens. The truth always brings further enlightenment, okay? All right, so let's read owl in the reverse. If you have owl upside down in your card, you have been greatly deceived by either yourself or another. Perhaps witchcraft or black magic is being used against you. Or maybe you are using witchcraft or sorcery to aid you when you should be praying and asking the Great Spirit for guidance. The message is to befriend the darkness inside yourself. I love this part. I love it. We so busy fighting against the darkness. You're supposed to befriend and embrace that. You have to have dark and light. I love that part. The message to befriend the darkness inside yourself. Look deeply and soon the bright light of dawn will illuminate you. Do you guys know you turn, when you shine the light on dark, you turn it into more visible light? Mm-hmm. Um, let me see. Then you ask yourself, then you ask yourself, what are you in the dark about? So you got to ask yourself, what are you in the dark about? How and by whom are you being deceived? Have you lied to yourself about someone or something? Are you being greatly deceived or just slightly deceived? Owl tells you to keep an eye on your property and your loved ones. Remember, the owl is always asking who, 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 who. All right. So that's what it says. All right. And then we started with wolf and we end with wolf. So you guys remember what I said about wolf? Wolf is the great teacher. That the flowers is a teacher. Everything, every situation is a teacher. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do with that because that's a lot of. I went into detail. I didn't want to take no shortcuts. No cuts, no shortcuts with this. Okay, so you guys, I hope that can help somebody. Um, Basically, we just got a trickster out here. We got a weasel in the hen house, and we got some deception going on. Okay, so far the only zodiac energy that came out was Pisces and Gemini. That's the only energy that was out here tonight. Okay, so basically we have a Pisces that's a dark, and we have a Pisces that's of the light. We have a Gemini of the dark, and we have a Gemini of the light. So that's why I've read the reversals, because I've read that for the dark ones. Okay, Virgo too. All right, we got Virgo, and then we got Stamina. All right, we got Virgo. So now we got Virgo, a light Virgo, and we got a dark Virgo. So apply it. So anyway, so we did this. We probably do this about once a week. Um, I may do individuals on the zodiac energies. Yeah, I'm starting to call them zodiac energies. That's it. I may do this for the zodiac energies, but I hope you guys can get something out of this. All right. So you got to remember, you can choose to hurt or heal or deal all situation. It's your response to this that decides your climate. Okay. It's your response. So choose your infusion and not your illusion. This is VIP Your Vibe. Gotta go. Have a good one.